Okay, a minute. Okay. So yeah, so how do you get to leverage on social media for success? So this page I am on currently is a LinkedIn account. This is my personal LinkedIn account, and quickly I am going to navigate. So I don't know how many of you have LinkedIn accounts here. Do you guys have any LinkedIn accounts? Profit, do you have a LinkedIn? Wisdom Genesis. Let me quickly check for Wisdom Genesis and see if he has. And maybe he might have used another name. Ubeda. I don't know if I got the name correct. Ubeda Genesis. Let me just chat for general results. I don't think I see Ubeda. I see Ubeda. Genesis, I don't know what your let me just search Wisdom Genesis. All right. So I'm not sure I'm seeing you on LinkedIn. Okay. Profit Obodo or Chiziken. Okay. So Genesis, I think maybe you might need to do something about yours. I'm not sure. Okay, I tapped the wisdom instead of wisdom. Yeah, I've seen it. I wonder because I know I've seen your account for some time. Okay, this is your profile. Is equally verified. So let me start Chiziken. Chiziken. Okay. This one here is likely her profile, but not that detailed. It's just like a blank profile. So the course of studies, yeah, it should be her own. And then let me quickly check for another. Obodo, maybe there's another one. Profit. Okay, so I'm not seeing Obodo profit here. So let's assume it's that of the Chiziken, right? Yeah. Check Izimara a little bit, Angel. Okay. Izimara Alu Ebube. Alu Ebube. What am I typing? Come on, man. Izimara Alu Ebube, Angel. It says no results found. So maybe if you have another name you use for your LinkedIn, maybe you can share that or I've searched Oliver Angel. I think it should be this Oliver Angel. Should be this records. Is it this one? Yeah, it is soil sciences. It should be. Let me know if I'm right. Okay, it teaches again. Okay. So hello, baby. I think I found yours, and I can see the surname in the background picture you have there is Mora. Okay, awesome. So it's good to see that you guys are available on LinkedIn, and LinkedIn is one of the best social media to connect with people who are in your niche, right? So first of all, I'm going to start with profile outlook, right? So how do you likely set up your profile? You know, how do you make your profile look great? How do you make your profile look nice and amazing, just like every other person's own? You know, what do you do in your profile to make it stand out, right? So that's what we'll be looking at. And then the second thing we'll be looking at is how to leverage social media to engage and connect with more people who are doing your niche. And the third thing is how to learn from using LinkedIn to, equally learn something new that you might one way or the other have never heard of before. So I think you may need to kind of okay, this call is being recorded, but as it's being recorded, I think it would be nice if you could just like have something you jot down the ideas that I'll be noting because this is something I don't have a textbook here or maybe a material which I use. No, this is something I know regularly I do. So, but if you're new to it, you may need to jot them down so you can, you can always remember and go through them. And then you don't get to miss any point. So the first thing here is setting up your LinkedIn account to make it stand out. right? One thing before reaching out to people, you need to make sure that you yourself actually stands out. You don't want to message somebody and then the person checks your profile and makes you feel as if you're not even serious with your life, right? Sometimes people can see your profile and think, maybe this person is not real or this person is not a human, something like that, right? So you need to try as much as you can to set up your profile to look great and make it look real, and one of the best ways in doing that is, first of all, add a professional profile picture, right? So I'm trying to see, okay, so here, this picture is nice, but I think it would be better if you have something that shows more of from here, from your chest region and upwards, that displays your face clearly. So I prefer to use mine as an example because I'm the one hosting the call. So I would equally use mine as an example. You can see that's from my chest region and then to my head, just a little bit of space there. So what you see gives you a clear view of my face, and that's how it should be, right? So what you are seeing now is called a professional headshot or a professional photo shoot, but it's regularly called a professional headshot, right? And then it's always good to have that, like just go to the studio, take a pictures like that, and have it, for yourself because you might need it soon, someday, anytime. So let's go back to Oluebube Angel. So when you have that, it is easier that, one of the major things that people look at whenever they come to your profile is your profile picture. They want to see who this person is, and then they just click on it and they see it and then, something like that. Let me see if I can reactivate this. So they want to see who you are, they want to know you, and that's why they always go to your profile picture. That's one of the first things they do. The second thing is your name. The name you have here is very unique. It's awesome, and I like simplicity, right? When you just have your name, Olubebe Angel, like something that somebody can easily reach out to you. So, but it would really be nice to have your surname included. Maybe you have your surname and your first name. You can leave out your middle name, or you can still add them. That's fine. For me, I prefer to have all my names, right? I prefer to have all my names. You can check. Um, you see my first name, Anthony, and then you see my middle name, Anna Elichuku. It's always there. And then you see my last name, Nduga. So having it this way gives them clarity that, oh, this is actually my name. So this is my first name, this is my middle name, and then this is my last name. That's basically how it works, right? So that's one of the first things. Then in terms of pictures, you also get to add a banner that relates to what you do, right? So if your major career is crop science, you should have a background photo that relates to something that has to do with crop science. You can go and make a banner, get a designer to design a banner for you, which you can use, call it the LinkedIn banner. And if you want to do that, you can also replicate for all social media handles. You can do a banner for Twitter because they are all different sizes. You can do a banner for Twitter, banner for LinkedIn, banner for Instagram. I don't think Instagram uses banner. You can do a banner for all the social media handles, right? To make your profile looks unique. The reason why you see me using people and the pictures I took back then as a banner is because I'm a community manager. So I'm trying to use this picture to let people know that this is the work I do. And whenever they see community and they see me with people, they easily understand that, oh, this guy is a community guy. So that's why it is this way. So when you talk about banners, I think I've been able to explain that. Try as much as you can to use something that is related to your work or your projects or your whatever you do. Try to use something that's related to that. So let's go back again to Olive Angel. All right. So the next thing is your profile bio. There should be a profile bio here that explains a bit of what you do or who you are, right? And the student here at University of Nigeria is quite awesome. But I think it would be nice you have some. I think you play football, right? Let me quickly check the page again. Female sport development. You made it right up. You play football. I think that's fair. If this is what you're chasing as a career, you can write student. I don't know the profile, the name they call student footballers or starting footballers. I don't know, but you can just get the name and then add it here. and then your profile is going to be focused on football. You can also, like, I think it would be nice you have maximum of three things as what you do. You can have something like you are a graphic designer, you are a student footballer, and then the last one, maybe you can have something like you are a crop science, professional, something like that. But don't add too much things you do on the profile. Like, you, after having that, you start having, I'm a life coach, I'm a coach, I'm a this, I'm a that. Just have maximum of three things. The reason for that is for clarity. Someone comes to your profile and they see you make certain posts. They can easily tell that, oh, this is what this person is actually into. People would be surprised to see you make a post about, let's say, you are into football full time and every day you keep posting football. And then tomorrow you come and post crop science. It's literally not gonna rhyme, right? Back then, when I was in veterinary medicine 100 level, I kept posting things about animals, vets. And then you got to a certain period, I started posting crypto. People were like, all the vet doctors that were following me then, they were a bit confused, like, what's happening to this guy? Most of them started disconnecting from my account. Right? Most of them started disconnecting because why? I'm no longer posting things that interest them, which is animal related content. So it would really be nice you get to introduce that in your profile here. So let me show you mine so you can see what I'm talking about. So here I have Web3 community builder as mine, and that's just what I want people to know me as. I don't want people to know me as a computer science student, in as much as yes, I am. I don't want people to know me that maybe I go to gym, or maybe I join Plugin Nigeria, or maybe I'm a public speaker, blah, blah, blah. I'm all those things, yes, but I prefer to just have only this, just to make it simple. Whenever you come to my profile, this is what you get to see, because why? It means that I can easily take a job in this particular aspect, and it's because it's my professional social media accounts. That's why I'm having it this way, right? So that's the four major things you need to consider. The first one is the banner, the second one is the profile picture, third one is your name, and the fourth one is your profile bio. Call it profile bio, or I don't know. Yeah, bio profile, whatever. So the next thing, okay, we have Lotena Okani and Dabechi Angel on the call. Welcome, guys. I'm glad to see you guys joining in. So the next thing you need to consider is making your account, filled up with content, right? And that is regular updates. Remember, I told you that, if you want to reach out to someone, you don't want to reach out to the person and then the person checks your account details, or like the person checks your profile and then sees that the person is not even sure whether you are a human being or maybe you are fake, something like that. You want to make sure that somebody comes to your profile and then they get to see that your account is properly set up, right? That's basically what you want to do. So, and one of the best ways to do that is also be active on your social media account. On your LinkedIn is one of the best places to connect with great people who are doing great stuff, like professionals in different aspects, right? So, but I'm connecting with people is going to be the next topic I'll cover. So let's just stay tuned to that. So yeah, you need to always keep posting content and stay active to let people know about you. So I just made a post today. I made a post today around 2 hours ago. So let me quickly open the posts. So the essence of this post is just to let people know that, see, I'm actually active, and then I'm also a human. As you can see, I posted my real life pictures, right? And it got comments from, this particular shirt was given to me by this company called Glow Dollar. They gave it to me it should be early this year or last year, I don't even remember. But today the rain was too much, so I decided to wear it and come outside. And then I had to make a post to appreciate them for sending me the merch. And then the CEO of the company was like, hell yeah, looks great on you and all that. So this comment he made now is going to help me get more reach. Like you can see here, it's 280 impressions. Now, this comment he made is going to get me more reach to his networks, people that he's connected to, people that he knows. And if you get to check the like, you see that it wasn't just liked by one person. You can see Gayan, who is a mathematician, not in Nigeria, this is the guy. And then you see other amazing people. And then there's the company. So other amazing people I know, this perfection, my guy Nsukka here. So that's just what it is. So you get to you keep active, that people, whenever they come to your profile, they say that, oh, this person is actually active and is a real human and it's someone I can talk to, right? It helps build that confidence. It really helps build that confidence. So yeah, so the next thing you should know is just to stay active and keep posting content on a regular. All right. So let me quickly go to my profile and state the next thing you need to have in mind. Please always do well to let me know. I'm currently using Starlink, and whenever there's a bit of rainfall, it lags with the internet. So just let me know in the chat if maybe my speech or my internet is lagging, or maybe you can't see my screen. Just do well to let me know. Okay. All right. So moving forward, the next thing you need to check on is um uh experience. Experience, and then education, which most of you have already added. So education is going to refer to the schools you attended, University of Nigeria, the bachelor degree, and then you have maybe crop science, soil science, animal science, or whatever kind. And then if you have any certifications, you have certifications from any company or anything you've studied that you have certifications from, this is where you get to add them. Or even if it's a license, this is where you get to add them. I'm not referring to driver's license, no, but like licenses, credentials, documents that makes you, like an official document. This is where you get to have them. So this is a course I took, the Community MBA course. I also took a Metaverse Foundation course, and there's another course, Financial Literacy course, which I took in 2022. 2020 is still here. So you get to also add these, right? If you have any certification, like maybe you were given a certificate in school, maybe you are the best class rep, or you are the best CEO, or you are the best this, best that, all those awards, certifications, you can also get to add them here, right? So it makes your profile look good, and aside making it look good, it also lets people know that, oh, this person has actually achieved a whole lot, right? Because if I come to your profile and then I get to see maybe just your posts and everything, and then these ones are lacking. If you don't have certifications, you don't have awards, it's fine. Like, you don't really need to bother to stress yourself to put them. But if you have them, please put it, because why? It also adds, it's just like adding salt to food that you're preparing, right? So it makes it look good. So, and then if you've had any job which is aligned to your profile bio, remember, your profile bio is very important. If you have any job already, or you've done any job that is aligned to your profile bio, you can come here as experience, under experience, and add it. Just click on the plus icon, and then you get to add jobs. These are the jobs I've done, the companies I've worked for. I've worked for UABA back in 2021. I worked for Pop, which is a Web3 social media platform. I worked for them for like 3 months. Is it 3 months? Yeah, I think so. I worked for them for like 3 months. It was really funny then. Anyway, it was some Chinese guys. Then Celo, this is one I actually stayed a whole long time, but I'm no longer with them at the moment. And then this is Blockchain UNN. It's more of my experience as well. And then Alpha Blocks, which I founded not long ago. So what you get to see here is me sharing my work experience. This is also how you get to see it on my CV. If maybe I'm about to present my CV to anyone, and then maybe talk about my CV, something like that. This is also how you get to see it, right? And yeah, that's it for checking out your page, right? So this is one of the best things you can do to make your profile look great. So let me go to Oluebube and quickly continue from there. Just to be sure, if you guys are following, please drop a yes in the chat. Like, if you are following, please drop a yes in the chat. Only one person. Only Angel is following. Okay, Genesis. All right. Thank you so much. So please do want to pay attention. Don't mind the fact that I'm recording the call, but also do want to pay attention, because um I can decide to release the recording. I can say no, I won't send it out again. So It's up to me. But I just have to record it because I think it will really be valuable for lots of people out there, especially in agri. So moving forward, let me quickly check Oliver's account and look at it. So here I have there's something else I forgot, which I think is very, very important to have. And that's this about, right? That's this about. So please make sure your about is properly set up. So I'm gonna use an example. I'm gonna use mine as an example. I don't know how I skipped that anyway, but let me quickly use mine as an example. So coming to my profile, you see my about. And then your about is more of your profile, who you are and what you do, right? Who you are and what you do. And one of the best ways you can write your about is to use ChatGPT. You can have some key points and then maybe go to ChatGPT, prompt it, and then use it as your about, right? So if you open my about, you'd see my profile in brief detail. You can see as a seasoned community manager with over 4 years of experience in the Web3 space, I have a diverse set of skills. And I think this is exactly what I have. I usually give out to designers who are inviting me to come and speak at events. This is it. So this is what you should have on your about, on your LinkedIn account, or any kind of profile you're building up. This is basically what you should have. You should detail who you are, what you do, and like a detailed experience of what you do in a brief way, right? So that is what is involved in this. So try as much as you can to have that. And if you're like me, when I wrote mine, I had difficulties in writing it, but I had to rewrite them again. And then I also used ChatGPT to help me add some big English because grammar not really easy to speak these days. So let me go to Angel's account and then look at her about. So her about here says young and innovative, ready to learn and improve, a footballer and a musician and an agronomist. So I'm quickly going to copy this and ask ChatGPT to rewrite it to make it professional, and then I'm going to send it to the chat. So maybe I should share the screen where I'm using ChatGPT to do this, right? So you guys can see what it looks like. Where's my OpenAI? Okay, let me quickly share my screen. So let me share another page. Okay, so I'm now on my page on ChatGPT. So I'm just going to tell it to rewrite this statement and it make it look professional for my LinkedIn account about. Yeah, so I'm just gonna add the text and then prompt. Although I made a mistake in the text, but ChatGPT is going to recognize that and then make it look good. So here you can see it has already given me a text I'm going to use. As a young and innovative professional, I am constantly eager to learn and improve. My diverse background spans several fields, including agronomy, football, and music, reflecting my dedication to growth and excellence in every endeavor. I bring a unique blend of skills and experience that enable me to approach challenges with creativity and a well-rounded perspective. Whether on the field, in the studio, or in the field of agronomy, I strive to make a positive impact and drive success. So what this is exactly what he wrote, but ChatGPT makes it look great. Like it makes it look awesome. So you don't have to stress yourself much. Whenever someone comes to your profile, they will see that this really looks nice. Like they'll read it in a way that it looks much more professional. So I'm gonna copy this and paste. Maybe you can make use of that, Angel. I'm not sure, but you can also edit it to your taste if you don't mind. I think this chat has a limit. The chat has a limit, but maybe I'll send that on WhatsApp to Profit. Okay, let me quickly copy and paste that to Profit on WhatsApp. So I've sent it to WhatsApp's Profit's WhatsApp. Maybe she can just send it to you right on there. So, but what I just did now is just to show you what you can do, right? It's something I do as well, and lots of people might not know this, but for the fact Profit is not even on the call. Okay, so lots of people might not really know this, but this is a trick that has really been useful, right? In fact, it's not a trick, but it's just a tool that has really been useful. So it's something you can also try on your end. You can get to add more keywords on things you would like it to say. Maybe um, I can just say also let them know that I I have a strong leadership skill built for over 2 years in the tech industry. So I can add this and then it will update the previous record, and then give me like a new record. So if you look at this right now, you're going to see where it says this particular thing. So over the past 2 years, I have honed my leadership skills within the tech industry, allowing me to effectively guide teams and drive projects to success. Right. So, this is just to add up to make it look great, right? And that's one of the amazing things you can do with AI. Yeah. So, but I'm just showing you that so you can see it and then see how you can make good use of AI for your social media accounts to also make your profile look professional. So I'm going back to the profile. This is already 8:48. Maybe we'll spend extra 20 minutes and then I'm done because I'm trying to summarize everything. So going back to the page here, you can see the about. I've already told you how to do it. So you can just go, Angel, you can just go edit and then copy and paste, or you can edit and work on this to make it look nice. So when someone comes to your profile, they'll see it look professional. Remember where I started? Your background profile picture, your background banner, and then your profile picture, your name, your bio, which is very, very important, and then you work on your about, and then you make some posts, stay active. I love the fact that you're also active, although your last post was about 1 month ago. But I think you might need to do that at least. You should be highest 1 week ago, just like once in a week, keep posting. Even if you're not that active, once in a week is fair, right? And then add your experience, just add, a student shouldn't be an experience because it's not a job, right? So, but if you have volunteer experience or you have something related to the profile you're building, do well to have it here. And then education, this is great. Yeah, this is awesome. Skills, awesome. Skills should be related to hard skills or soft skills. You might also need to go and learn more about skills and the kind of skills you should be putting. Skills like communication, adaptation, leadership skills, time management. There are categories of skills. So I think I'll give you guys time to go ahead and research on skills, and then you know what you get to add here, because skill doesn't necessarily mean like tech skill or UI UX or this is no, but there are categories of skills, right? There's a soft skill and there's a hard skill. It's like an assignment. You can maybe Google them and get to learn more on that. So I think that's basically what you need to do for your profile for a start, right? Because I don't want to go into deeper details. That would cost us too much time. Moving forward to the next thing you need to work on is how to build relationship on social media, how to network and connect with people, and how do you achieve that? One of the first things you can do is, let's say you want to connect with people in crop science, people who have crop science background, you want to connect with them. One of the best ways you can do that is to quickly go to the search bar and use the hashtag crop science. So I'm going to use the shift hashtag crop science and search. So once I've searched for crop science, I'm going to see people who are creating content on crops and crop related content only. So you can see here posts. I'm scrolling down. I've seen the first guy, Jose Oshao Brito. Let me just ignore the guy and look for somebody else that have done something that's related. Okay, this is perfect. You see, Govind Wagmer. I don't know the pronunciation. I don't know the pronunciation of that name, so but let's leave it at that. So you see Govin Wagner, and now this guy is the head of horticulture at APDPL. Like he's the owner of a company, right? I think horticulture has to do with flowers, and then you have landscaping and gardening. If he's even he looks like an Indian. He's an Indian. So if you are a crop science professional and you want to network with more crop science enthusiasts, this is one of the best ways to do that. Just go and search a hashtag of the kind of stuff you do, and then you would find people who are also doing that. And then this is where you can easily click on follow, or you can click on more and click on connect to connect to them, like sending friend requests. That's what it looks like. So once you click on connect or click on follow, you get to follow them and see more content that they do. You can see his about, which he says, he even has a lot on his about. But here he detailed everything. Agriculture, horticulture is my passion, and agriculture is everything. If everything is agriculture, hello friends, I'm agronomist, horticulturist, Govin Wapme. About my works and experience, I'm an expert in agriculture technology. Currently, I'm working in Adani families, blah, 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 blah. These things you are seeing now, like this is the best person you guys should be following, right? Remember when I was speaking on the physical session that day on Saturday, I was saying, it's really nice you get to meet people who are actually doing these things, people who have the experience, like people who have already been doing it, and they're doing it, they might be doing it in a very different way. So if you connect with them, you will learn how they do their own, right? So that's it. So if you scroll down, you see his profile details, the thing he has done. He has over 10 years of experience in the agri industry, right? This is somebody that if you want to meet him physically, you might have difficulties. But for the fact that he's just social media online, you can easily just message him, follow him, and then reach out to him from there. So from here, you start seeing his content, the posts he makes. As you can see, he's always active. The last post he made was about 6 days ago, and then okay, I think it's 5 days. I'm not so sure, but well, yeah. So let me quickly click on this one where he posted an apple, a guava. Okay, so where he posted a guava. My internet is messing up. So okay, back to it. So here he says, visited today in the fields of pink guava. Is it? And then if you have land and water available, then guava farming is very profitable and good for. Remember what I said? I thank God that profit is back. You see, I told you guys that some of those things that you think they are difficult or that is difficult. In fact, I rarely see guava these days. I don't know, maybe it's because of it's not the season, but I rarely see it. It is one of those fruits that you get to see everywhere back then, but now it is difficult to see. And this guy now has taught me something that majority of the things I need is just land, water, and letting me know that it's very good, profitable business. Like from this, I've already started learning. From only this post now, I've already started learning, and that's one thing I would encourage most of you to always try out. You can do this. You can leverage social media for success in whatever aspect you're doing. Right? I'm always focused on your own. The reason why I'm focused on your course of study, because I don't want to start talking about the UI US. You can apply the same strategy, right? But the reason why I'm focusing on your course of study, because most of us graduate and then we don't get to even think of practicing the things we've learned, because we want to give excuses that they didn't even teach us anything, they didn't even do this, they didn't even do that. Meanwhile, on your own, you can gather the information you need by yourself, right? Most of the efforts will come from you, not from all these people that are currently handling our classes and all that. Most of the efforts would likely come from you. So that is why you need to leverage every opportunity you have to make this come to pass. So you've seen here that, this particular person now, you see the method he's using. I don't know why he's using this, but it's something you can learn. Or maybe if you have any difficulty, you can ask him, why did you use this? You actually see this in new products. Let's say they buy a product in maybe a new container, something like that. I usually see something like this, but you see what he's using. I don't know what it is. I don't know if you've seen it before in your crop, whatever practicing, but this is one of the best ways you get to see. Remember what I told you guys, that you know, when you get to connect with other people in other places, you get to learn how they do their things, and then you can apply it in Nigeria, and it will still give you success, right? If it doesn't, then you also know you've learned something new, and then you know why it doesn't work, and it makes it make sense. So another thing is also to read the comments. So first of all, I've shown you how to connect with people like this. Another best way is to connect. Another best way is to find people who are also engaging people like this on their posts. For instance, if you check the comments, you see that it is also people who have interest in agriculture that will always make posts about it, right? So on the comment here, I have this guy who is an electrical consultant, recruitment. Okay, this one is exception. And then, okay, this one is even marketing his product about after doing farm stuff. And then this one is like provide for that info. This person is an agri person. It's just another person you can follow. And this guy here has even made it easier for you. You even drop phone number here, so, which means you can chat him up on WhatsApp, and maybe introduce yourself properly if you're wise enough. And then you have this guy here who is an SEO marketing guy. And let me quickly look for somebody else. Okay, this one is also a farmer, but it's an old guy. So this one is also an agricultural engineer. So I can decide to just click on this guy's profile, Yogesh, and then go to his account and see what he does and learn more about him. Most of them are even Indians. You can see his farm. In fact, you see what I'm talking about. You see his banner profile picture. It shows you that whenever you come to the guy's picture, this guy is an agri guy. There's no two ways about it. Seeing the fact that he already shows you Pepe. The guy doesn't show us Pepe. But that's it. It shows you automatically that he's an agri guy. So then you look at his profile, you see he has 5 years experience in the agri industry, something like that. And then, people like this don't really mind their English. Most of them have difficulties in English language, but if they speak their core language, you see that they're very, very good. So maybe you might laugh at the way they wrote these things, but just don't mind it. Try to learn one or two from them. So this particular plant, it's called dragon fruit. I don't know I don't think I've seen it in Nigeria once, but it's also something you might need to check out, how it's planted, how it's done, and all those things. And then he made a post of pomegranate. Pomegranate is one plant I've known for some time. I think it really helps in clearing. It helps to clear the blood vessels, cholesterol, something like that. So I think he's into. Okay, he's now harvesting, and then he's selling them now. So yeah, so here you can also see companies who are into green grow bags. So let me quickly stop this one to avoid wasting much of time. But the thing I'm happy about is that I've been able to show you that you can use just a hashtag to connect with as many crop science related people as possible. So let me just use a hashtag to do for soil science. Soil science go. So here you can also see people who post soil-related hashtags, soil-related content. So this one says here, creating awareness among farmers on the importance of soil testing and improvement of soil health. These are the kind of people you should be networking and connecting with. Now, this one says, we are in the market for a senior soil scientist. If you are a soil scientist, this is a job opportunity for you. Click on the link and then follow up with the stuff. You could get a job. Who knows? This is a content related to soil science. It says soil health, waste for soil erosion, the greatest challenge for sustainable soil management, and soil and water research. This is also someone who is an expert in soil science. Click on his profile. You see the content he posts, although he didn't put a profile picture, which is weird, but that's still normal. And then you scroll down, you see his content, which is quite massive. And then he looks like someone from, I don't know, I don't think he's a Nigerian. He's not like an Indian. I think he looks like someone from Iran or something. Okay, that's fair. So let me look at this most recent. Okay, he's from Iran. He's an Iranian. I'm trying to see if I can find the post he made related to soil. Okay, so this one is celebration in their country. So Happy New Year, post. This guy is not really that active. But okay, you can see this one, remote sensing options for almond. blah blah blah. This guy is also somebody who is into land and soil related stuff. So you can see here, he says the CEO of Landscan, he's the this, the this, that. So let me quickly stop here on people who are okay. You see his banner now. You see the banner he has. It shows land. Like that's just to let you know that this is who I am. This is what I do. You see his profile picture shows his just face, his name, Dan Rooney, PhD, which is a doctor, and then what he does and blah 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 blah. Contact info is just a way to reach out to him. If you click on that, you see his link and then his profile link. Some of them do have their phone numbers added here, or equally maybe their email address, but not all of them because they just want to maintain privacy and all those things. So yeah. So what was the next thing I mentioned after learning how to connect with them? What was the next thing I mentioned? I don't even remember. Who can remind me? You can unmute your mic and mention that if you want to remind me. Um, After setting up your accounts and making sure that your profile looks great, and then after learning how to connect with them, what was the next thing? You can unmute your mic if you remember. Wisdom, do you remember?
Release them, okay? I know, I know. At least 3 days. You know what she really do for?
Can you hear me? Can you type it in the chat? I'm unable to hear you. Or Lieutenant, if you guys remember, you can just unmute your mic and tell me. What was the next thing I said I'll talk about after working on your profile and then working on learning how to connect with them? What was the next thing? What was the next thing? Let me quickly go back to my page. Okay, so I'm done with the first one, which is setting up your profile accounts. I'm done with the second one, which is showing us how to connect with people who are in different industries. I would have written these things down. Now I've forgotten one, which is supposed to be the last one. And then our time is past 4 minutes already. Maybe so I think the last one was about um okay, let me just talk about what I have in mind now, which is how to reach out to them or how to connect or engage them. So one of the best ways to network with these guys who you see that make such content, one of the ways to do that is by making sure your profile is set. That's number one. Making sure you're also active on social media and making content that are related to this. Number two, another way is to interact with their content on a regular basis. That way, if you do that to someone for like complete, back to back for complete 2 3 months, the person already knows you and considers you as a real human being, and also considers you as a friend, right? From there, you can easily DM them and then message them to their DMs and be like, oh, you're working on this, you're working on that, and you like to learn more, you like to connect, or you like to book a time to speak with them for like maybe 20 minutes, 15 minutes, book a 20-minute session with them, have a video call, talk to them one on one, and you get to share your experience, and maybe you guys get to learn one or two things from there. You've already networked with the person just from there automatically, right? So that's just basically how it works, right? From there, you can easily network with them and get to learn from there. So I think I've forgotten the last thing. My God. But I mean, you guys have not remembered that for me, but it's fine. So but I think I've been able to cover majority of the things I wanted to talk about. Does anyone want to say anything? Okay, Prophet just joined it. Genesis, do you want to say something?
No, the thing is, I think what's the next thing we're saying about how to connect with them. That is this last thing that you just said. Now I don't know if I'm right, sure.
Okay,
Like,
okay, which means I've already covered it, right? Yeah, I think so. So yeah,
you showed
so
us how to search this thing, people that are in any related field. Then the next one, which is like connecting with them in person.
okay, yeah. So, okay, I think I already answered that. So basically, what you need to do is just to stay active and always engage their posts, right? Always engage their posts. Try to share their contents. Try to react. Try to reply their messages. For instance, let's say if I'm really interested in um in crop science, that guy I searched. Uh, so like this guy now, if I come to his profile, Govind, I can just go to his post here and make a comment, right? He has already featured post. Let me go to the latest post he made. Oh, he even posted something interesting, which is something I talked about the other time. And what was that? Use of drone in farming. You see how they
Yeah.
use drones to plant. This is interesting. I'm really happy because exactly what I'm saying is what you guys are saying now. So it doesn't seem as if I'm just cracking jokes. You see how these guys are using drone in their large scale farming. So you don't go doing a like film. And this is actually happening in it's happening in Kenya. So I think they have this weight to maybe drag down the I don't know. You see, even at night they're also using it. High level of proficiency. Maybe you guys can take some time to watch this video later on. Let me send it to Profit as well. Where's the share icon? Copy link. I'll send it to Profit. Maybe she can just send it to you guys later on from there. So we can quickly continue. So let's say I want to connect with Govind. I'm just going to look for a post he made. Okay, he didn't make this one. This one was actually just a one he reposted. So let me just go to the one he made. That should be okay. Let me just go to this one. One I'm very sure. The internet is killing me. Okay. Yeah. So he made this post where he planted dragon fruits. So here I can say, I can just come to the comment and be like, wow, this fruit looks amazing. I can just ask an interesting question. How long did it take before harvest? Right, I don't know what scientific question I can ask, so I'm just using this one for an example. So, wow, this fruit looks amazing. How long did it take before harvest? Once I just click on that and send it, if he replies me, he has already seen my profile, and from there, he will know me from there. He can just easily keep engaging from just this thing I posted. So that's just one of the best ways to keep doing that and to keep growing your profile. So anytime they make a post, try to engage. Anytime they make a post, as they keep seeing you on their notification icon, the time you DM them, it won't be really difficult for you, right? And if you are writing a project now and you are writing a project and it's about dragon fruit, you can DM him and tell him, oh chief, I'm writing a project on dragon fruit and I need your insight and contribution. You can have a 20 minute call with him and he will give you some insight about dragon fruit in India and how it's cultivated. You can detail that and add it to your project and add it as your reference, right? I hope I'm making points. Genesis, your mic is muted. Okay, awesome. So that's it. So it's just it's nothing much. Like it's just a little trick that you just need to apply to make your life better, right? And it makes your document make sense. So I think Profit mentioned she was working on Beetroot. Okay, she's on the call, so it makes it easier. So let me quickly use a hashtag to search Beetroot. So you get to see people who are posting contents about Beetroot. It could be farmers, it could be companies, it could be people who have used beetroot to make products. Like this one is a research person. They use beetroot to make this product. It could be people who are using beetroot for different activities you might have never heard of, right? This one is even called beetroot dosa. Like you can see this one who is a farmer, data analyst. You can see this one is an old woman, health benefit of beetroot. You can see this one, fluted starts, what they use beetroot for. There are like lots of things you get to see, even people who use it for food. You can get content from here, ideas you can add in your project to make your work more okay. You can see this one says we are almost cooking. Uh, Maybe he's making a sauce or something, and a whole lot. So I can just add beetroot as a hashtag and also add crop as another hashtag and search. Anybody who use the two of them as hashtag, I will see their posts my in my page, but I don't think anyone used that, so that's fair enough. So okay, electricity is back. So I think I'm going to stop here and take questions because of time. I don't want to spend too much time on the call. Anyway, we started late, so I think that covers it. So if you have any question, please ask now so I can take your question and then answer them before we call it a night. Please, you can unmute your mic and ask a question. Feel free, just feel free and ask a question. Wisdom, you don't have any question. Naberichi, you don't have a question. Lotenna, you don't have a question. Profit, you don't have a question. Okay. So let me quickly see.
I have a
Okay,
question.
Lotenna, go ahead, please.
I don't directly have a question though, but I'm saying that first try and put this into practice. Maybe is there a way I can get back to you if I'm confused or lost on the way?
Yes, of course. I'm going to drop my here, or maybe Profit can send it to you. But let me just drop it here too, in case you want to take it down. 08124722009. That's my WhatsApp. You can always message me there if you need any further assistance. I'm always happy to assist. For the fact that you sacrifice your time to join the call, I'm super excited about that. So
Right. I have a question.
yeah, please go ahead.
Okay, when you were showing going through your profile, I noticed something. I noticed that there was a feature post, like feature post
Oh yeah.
in your profile, but my one doesn't have a feature post. Like when I come online, like so how do I start getting like feature posts in my own profile?
Okay, so what you can basically do, uh, what you can basically do is just to go to that place. There's an icon where you get to click, but it's not something I can show. But what I would recommend you do is just go to YouTube and search how to make featured posts on LinkedIn. Just copy this and paste on YouTube. You will see different videos that will show you how to do that. So I think this will definitely help. You can maybe watch it at your leisure time and then make your account look great too. Yeah, I think that would really help. So does anyone else have a question?
Yes, please, what's the featured post on LinkedIn?
Okay, a featured post is more of a content you put, like something you want people to see on a regular basis. Like, so let me quickly use one as an example, the one on my profile. right? Feature post is just a content, so a post you made that you want people to always see whenever they. It's just like a pinned post on Twitter. That's what it looks like. But featured post, you can have many more posts on featured. So like here, you can see, this is a featured post. This one here is a featured post about the things I've done. This one is where I spoke at an event, and then this one is blockchain UNN conference. This one is my okay. This one was an interview by Web3 creators long time ago. And yeah, these are the featured posts I have here. It don't come out, but I think that's it. And for that guy, that Gavin guy, I'm gonna drop the comments. I can't see your screen. You can't see my screen. My screen is visible. Please, if you can't see my screen, please let me know in the chat so I will know what I'm saying. Too.
I can see it now.
Okay, you can see it. Okay, awesome. So yeah, let me see if Daniel has a featured post. I could likely use his profile as an example. Oh, he doesn't have a featured post. Let me go back to Gavin, who is someone who's already doing something in agric. I can't even find the guy again. Just search crop science. So the Gavin guy, okay, Govind, not Gavin, Govind. So if you come to Govin's profile, you will see that he has some featured posts here. These are the posts that he wants you to always see whenever you come to his profile. He might be having regular posts to like this one, he shared a post here 6 days ago. This one, he shared a post here 5 days ago. This one, he shared a post here 1 week ago. But he wants you to always see these ones on his profile. Whenever you come to his profile, he wants you to always see. That's basically what a featured post is. Right? That's basically what a featured item or featured post is. So let me quickly check this out and see what they have here. Okay, this is where you return plastic cans, and then after that they calculate the money and then give you the money cash. It's an amazing innovation that's helping with sustainability. But before we have this in Nigeria, I think maybe in the next 500 years to come. Don't mind me anyways, the future is bright. So I think I've been able to answer that question. Do we have any other question before I move on to Twitter? I just want to share something on Twitter as well. It's actually just the same thing, but because it's Twitter, so it's a little different. Don't mind me anyways. Twitter is bright.
Why would you
So,
say that?
I think I've been able to answer. All right, so let me share my screen to Twitter and then share something there. This is my Twitter account, and then quickly gonna search the same thing, hashtag crop science, right? Just search hashtag crop science. You will see people who are posting contents that are related to crop science. Now, this person is also, I don't know, I think he's an Indian. He is a student, I guess, or he's already done. Had a great time at U Alberta, that's the University of Alberta, Crop Science Field Day at South Campus and St. Albert Research Station. Over 100 plus attendees braved 34 degrees heat to learn about the latest in crop science. These are the people you should be looking at. These are the people you should be connecting with. Let me quickly go to this profile and get to know who the person is. So this person is a research program officer at RDAR. Alumnus is a graduate from U Alberta, and then is championing sustainable agriculture and innovation, bridging science and farmers' needs in crop science, Alberta in Canada. So you can follow her to learn more about what she does. Another way to get to know more people that is doing what she does is to click on her post and go to the people that liked her content. I think I'll be able to find that. How do I even check that again? It's supposed to be where I should be able to see that. Okay, maybe it's through the views. I don't even, maybe it's for personal posts. I don't remember, but there should have been a way I could check people who have liked her posts. But if I can't find that, then it's fine. Okay, I think it's now private. Yeah, yeah. Elon Musk did it private now, but it's fine. So from here, you can get to see another way you can find people who are also doing crop science is if you find one person, check who they are following, not just who is following them, but also who they are following. Like now, I've come to this person's to see who she's following. You can see this person is a corn breeder. So if you're into agriculture and you are looking for corn breeder, the person has already introduced himself. Just click on his profile. And then from here, you see the things about crop or corn he does. Although I'm not even seeing anyone on this guy's own, but let's go back. Oh, this person is not serious like that. So yeah, this one is cereals, wheat growers, and many more, like quite a whole lot more. So let's go back. This is just a few of them. If you keep scrolling down, you see more people who are into crops. This one says African growers. You can connect with these guys, learn more about what they are doing, how they are doing it, and what's really relevant. This post now is talking about what? Unveiling the vital role of plant growth regulators in agriculture, talking about different what's it called? Enzyme, right? Is that what they call? Or PGR, auxin, gibberellin, cytokinin, brasinosteroids, ethylene, abscisiski, anything it's called, I don't know, but it's just that's just it. So from here, just one hashtag, I've already started learning a whole lot. These are things I might not even see in my textbook, but just one hashtag, I've already started learning a whole lot. Now, this post now is something I've never seen before. Introducing the McTominay Tartan tomato. Alba Golazo from the University of Ariza Blaga has been plugging away to create the perfect tomato, arriving just in time to celebrate Scotland's win against Spain on Tuesday. The midfielder, blah, 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 stunning goals. So, how they designed this tomato now, I don't know. It looks like a cloth or something like that. And it's something I will need to like engage on the post to find out how they made the design and how this happened. I can follow their post or follow their account to learn more about what they do. You can see their greenhouse. You can see their greenhouse. This is pretty amazing. And then they are telling you this also they are telling you with an IGS growth tower, you can create a nursery fit for royal tree. These black pine seedlings started like life indoors before they make their way outside. Want to learn more about growing tree seedlings in a vertical farm? Download our free guide. From here, you've already started. Oh, I clicked on the link, it's taking me to another page. But from here, if you click on that link, you already started learning about something that you might never even see in your class or lecture hall that many other people don't even know about. So let me quickly stop here. I think I've been able to, unleash lots of ideas or lots of ways you can network with these guys, connect with them, and learn one or two things that they are doing, and also learning how they do them. Right. I think that will be all for tonight. Prophet still says she can't see my screen. I'm really sorry about that, but I'm gonna send you the recording. Maybe you can just start watching from where I ended or where I stopped. So okay, so that's it all, my friends. That's basically it all. So let me know if you have any further question before I stop presenting. And yeah, does anyone has any question? Okay, no question. So all right. So thank you so much everyone for joining in. I really do appreciate your effort and your time, for joining in this session. It was amazing to have at least people who I could talk to. Also, I'm also happy to share the knowledge I have because that's one of the things that keeps me going. Yeah. So thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much, Profit, for inviting your friends to join in and learn from me. Thanks so much, Wisdom, Genesis, for also inviting your classmates and community persons to join in. So yeah, I'm gonna send the recording to you, Prophet, after the call, and then yeah, once I send it, you can send it to them. Anyone can watch at their free time and learn one or two things that would really be valuable to them. That will be all. So thank you so much, everyone, and have an amazing night rest. If you still want to reach out to me, my phone number is still here, or you can just ask Profit to send it to you, and then she can send it to you. And then if you have any other question, you can always ask me on WhatsApp. All right. So thank you so much, everyone, and have an amazing night rest. Cheers.
You're welcome. Bye.
All right. Bye.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
you're welcome. Cheers. Let me stop recording.